And welcome back. Hey. I got a message recently of asking what my definition of a core personality is. Now that's a pretty ambiguous question because it really depends on the system. For instance, my system, I function as I am the core. And I have been asked many times, how do you know that you're the core? I don't. I don't know if I am the birth personality at all, but all of my alters function to protect me. So that's so the basic conclusion, or the rolling down the hill conclusion that I come to, is that I am the core. Now, if you're looking at different systems, for instance, if you're looking at the system for Trudy Chase, if you're not familiar with her, she is Read When Rabbit Howls. Very, very good book. Very hard to read book because it's very graphic. If you're not in a place where you're feeling emotionally or mentally able to deal with something like that, I wouldn't recommend reading it right now. Just hold off, and then when you're feeling a little stronger, then go ahead and pick it up. I also recommend Sybil and The Flock. Now, Trudy Chase, the reason I brought her up was I had the privilege of seeing her on Oprah Winfrey many, many years ago. And it was fascinating to watch her because they blatantly said, I mean, they came out and just offered the information freely, that the fact that the core personality that everybody would have known as Trudy disappeared a long time ago when she was viciously raped by her dad or stepdad. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've read the book. At the age of 2. And so she just disappeared. I mean, the core personality, the one that functioned as the core person, left. And the alters well over more than has ever been documented in a single functioning MP. And I say functioning, that's a key word, and we'll talk about that another time. But they function for her, okay? She switches all the time. And when I was watching that video, I was watching it more like, you know how babies, when they see each other, they're like, wow, you're another baby, wow, you know, you kind of look and act like me. Well, it's kind of the same thing when NPs see each other for the first time. They're like, whoa, you know, how do you function? How many do you have? That kind of thing. And I was watching her, and as she was talking, she switched all the time, and it was amazing to watch that. Now, when you're talking about a system like mine, or you're talking about a system like Trudy's, you're talking about two different functioning systems altogether. The more dominant personalities in Trudy Chase's instance could be perceived as the core personality, or the core personalities, plural. Mine, there's just one core personality. There's just one person who is out more often. Any system can have a primary person or a primary personality who is out more often. They can function as the core personality if that is how the system has agreed to it. Now, there are no set rules to this, okay? Every system is different. Every person is different. So however your system wants to function, perfect. That's awesome. Just remember, the core personality is not defined by what society or psychologists or psychiatrists say they have to be. The core personality is the person who feels the strongest and the more able to function. That is how I would define a core personality. Thank you.